Kevin in his service on the school board for a very long time. Has had the vision to see us through ups and downs, but more than just ups and downs, he's had the vision to have the objective in mind on how we were going to grow as a community and the importance of the schools in growing as a community. So he has had the idea of the campuses and the buildings and how to fund it, but not only just how to fund it on a trajectory where we don't have a lot of debt. Kevin's also seen generations of students and faculty and administration and different leaders. And through it all, he's even-tempered. He is a great wisdom. He brings people together, and he really becomes the embodiment of so much that we value as Mason Schools. Kevin serves this community not just on the school board, but he's been a faith partner of mine. He's been a great friend. He's been a supporter, along with Marcia, of the Mason Schools Foundation. And through that all, he has turned Mason from, I'll say, a little bit of a sleepy place to one of the best school districts in the state of Ohio. So for all of that, all we can say is a deeply held thank you. And one more thing. I've been lucky enough to call Kevin Wise my friend. And he's a great friend. No better friend. So he's there when you need him, and getting emotional. He is steadfast, a wayfinder, and a solid guy.
You have overseen just tremendous change in Mason City Schools, and you've seen just the explosion, the growth, and the development, and just how far we've come, and been a part of so many good things with the Mason City Schools. It's been an honor to know you, and I know you've worked so hard for all of us in our district. It's been a huge pleasure of mine to teach your kids, Justin and Lauren, and I didn't teach Olivia, but I knew Olivia, and Justin with Ashley in class, and that was really neat how that all worked out. But I'm just really, really happy, and I know our paths will cross again in the future, but I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for what you've done for Mason City Schools.
Kevin, it's really hard to imagine that it's been 21, 22 years since I was board president and helped choose you to be our newest board member. And I can remember during interviews, lots of well-qualified candidates, but you stood out because you had a young family that would grow with you in this district and your financial acumen. And I think because of the complication of school finance, that was something that we didn't have represented in any of the other board members. And I saw that as a real strength for you. And I think Marcia was very much a partner to you in your tenure on the board. And Justin and Lauren and Olivia, I'm pretty sure Olivia was just a baby when you were appointed. They all grew up with you as a board member. And that, it wasn't always easy to navigate in a school system like ours. But they thrived, and you did too. And I think it makes the role of a board member so much more special when you're doing things for the community's kids, but it adds to the passion when it's for your kids as well. Something that will live on in these buildings, and the kids that benefited from curriculum choices we made, hiring of superintendents and treasurers, and will be felt for many, many years. So thank you so much for your service.
A lot of people ask me, what are some things that you've learned about Dad through him being on the school board? Integrity, vision, relationships, the importance of education. all of those things are so important to him. I think he really brought that to the school board over the last 21 years. But to be really honest with you, I think I would have learned all those lessons had he not been on the school board, because one thing about Dad is he's a great dad. You've done so much for the community. You've taught me so much about the importance of education. You've missed a lot of Taco Tuesdays for your school board meetings, so we have lots to make up for, but we're so proud of you, and we know that the future is still bright.